Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are really good. I have not popped my head on here for about 2 weeks now. I honestly have been feeling so unmotivated to film anything. I don't know what it is. I've just I was on a roll and I was really enjoying it, and then I just lost my drive, and I think it's come down to honestly just being too busy, and the stuff I actually want to film I just don't have the time to, because when I have Millie in the gym and the crash, we only are given like 75 minutes per session. So my head is down and my butt is up, and I am just trying to get it done as fast as I can and trying to also give it my all at the same time. And it gives me no time to film, if I'm honest. Like, there's just no time. But Travis is back, so I'm super stoked. It gives me the option to just have a little bit of a flip around with my schedule. I can train in the afternoons instead of training in the mornings with her, or I could just do weights in the morning, and then I'll have a chance to do my cardio again, because I've dropped my cardio, and I think that's why I've been feeling a little bit blah. I feel like flowing with endorphins when I do cardio. I feel so pumped, so positive, and I just love ending my sessions like that. And not being able to, because of the time limit I have with getting Millie out of the crèche, I think has been a little bit testing. And I also think that's why I'm feeling a little bit fluffy at the moment. Obviously we're going to feel like that because we are in a build, and that's the whole point, but normally I do a little bit of cardio. I haven't done cardio, and I don't think 8 weeks properly, consistently. Trav's home for the next 3 weeks, so I'm so excited. So I'm gonna chuck some cardio in there. I actually yesterday went for a walk for an hour in the afternoon outside, which I never do. That is so unheard of me. Anybody that knows me knows I get it done in the gym, because I hate the humidity in Cairns. I hate how hot it is, how sticky it is. I will not be exercising outside. But it's winter, the humidity's not there, and I gave it a go yesterday. And I honestly really enjoyed it. So I think I might be going for more of those walks in the afternoons, because I can't get the cardio done after my session here. Otherwise I'd be in the gym for 2 hours, and I'd have to book 2 sessions out, and it's just not worth it. I don't want to have Millie in there for too long. So yeah, well, I'm going to utilize him being home and actually get some stuff done, spend a little bit more time with Millie, and just flip it around and change it up a bit, because I think I was just getting a little bit bored and a little bit sick of my same schedule every day. It's so important to flip things around if you're getting over it. Just be strategic about it. Think, right, what's not working? What am I not happy with? I knew that I wasn't happy not doing any form of cardio. So I am implementing it where I can. And I honestly only did it yesterday for the first time. I did a back session with Travis in the morning, and then yesterday afternoon went for a really nice walk with Lockie. And I feel amazing already. So I know that that worked for my state of mind. So we're going to keep that. I'm going to jump into the gym now. It is only 8:30 in the morning, and I'm going to try to film a session for you. We're going to do hammies, which I'm pumped for. I am going to use my new belt, which is feeling really, really good. Honestly, my knee pads that I got, my belt, and my wristbands, game changer. They are all so helpful in my progression in lifting heavier weights, and they are really, really helping. The belt in particular with my back support, chef's kiss. I love it. I'm even wearing it for my upper body days. Who am I? And it's not even uncomfortable. So I am gonna put all that on, and I'm gonna see you in the gym, bring you along. I don't know if this is just gonna be a gym vlog, or it might just be a whole day vlog, a day in the life with me. See what we get up to. I've also been making some really cool recipes at the moment to do with my macros, and just experimenting a little bit more of that now that I know how to use my MyFitnessPal, and I'm tracking a little bit more easily, putting in more recipes. I figured out how to put recipes in. I'm actually really, really enjoying this whole journey, and that's what it's all about. And I really want to document this, because when I do my show next year for FMG, I want to look back and be like, oh my goodness, look at this journey, look where you were. I want to have this all this footage to look back on, to see, it's all about progression, and it's all about doing it for myself. So no, I'm excited. I will see you guys in the gym. You guys, done and dusted. That was not what I expected in there, honestly. It was way busier than I thought, which sort of sucks. Like, it's always just so awkward getting out your camera. I was expecting to go in there being like, oh, it's raining, but everybody was super motivated today and everybody had the same idea. So anyway, it's done. It was my final session for the week. I actually did like a 6-day week and only had one rest day. That wasn't the plan. I was gonna have 2, but like I said, Travis came home yesterday, so I did an extra back session. Yesterday probably should have been my rest day, but I feel good. It's funny, like each cycle, it seems to be monthly. When I get my period each month, I feel like this next level of strength. It's bizarre. Where the week before that, I feel like absolute shit, so sluggish, so weak. And then I get it, and I all of a sudden have this like new strength that I didn't even know I had, and I've like upped my weight. I upped my weight on everything today, which is wild. Normally I do like an extra rep or maybe do it on like one exercise. I did it on all 5, which is massive. So yeah, I'm feeling really strong. So good. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna have a protein shake. Travis is probably gonna take the kids to the bike park if this rain holds out. And yeah, I'm gonna make some food because I am starving. I had some oats this morning actually. I have been making like oats into like a gigantic pancake with like egg whites and just like 1 egg and a little bit of cinnamon, which has been delicious. But this morning I actually just felt like porridge, so I just made some oats. I'll probably go home and have some eggs and a protein shake because my body needs fuel right now. Right, you guys, this is my second meal of the day. It is 11:45. I think I'm actually going to have another coffee as well because I'm just, yeah, it's Sunday. Why the hell not? I had one really, really early this morning. I was honestly up at 5 because Lockie was in our bed, freezing. He just ripped off all the sheets and came into our bed, and I was like, hop into our bed, and then I hopped out and made myself a coffee. So I've been up since 5 this morning. I'm starving. I just have got my sourdough. This is the sourdough that I make every second day. Absolutely delicious. 4 ingredients, literally only flour, my starter, salt, and water. And then I've got 3 egg whites and 1 whole egg. I was going to show you because I never buy this. This is just egg whites. I always just actually crack the egg and I either save the yolks sometimes or sometimes I bin them. I'm guilty of that. But I thought I would buy this just purely to save on my eggs because, you know, it's not really good just throwing them in the bin. Anyway, I just used them and they were so watery. It honestly looked like water. And I actually put it in the bin. I was like, I don't even know if this is like diluted with water. I'm not even too sure, but I don't know. 1 tablespoon is equal to 1 egg white. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know, each to their own. Personally, I won't be buying that again because it was just way too watery. I don't actually know why or know what kind of like eggs that they use, but I just normally always get free range or like organic eggs, and they're thick. The egg white is actually like thick and like yummy. That tasted like water, and when I put it into the bowl before and tried to like cook it up, there was hardly any of it. So I actually put it in the bin and started again. I was like, I'm using real eggs. I don't even care if I throw out the yolks. I'm using real eggs. But I have put them aside because I'm going to make something later on for the kids. I am going to have this. And then I actually want to make my dessert recipe with you guys because I found a new one the other day, which is really, really good. I am such a sweet treat girly, and normally after dinner, I'm still hungry. And that's normally when I muck up and make all my mistakes if I am not prepared. So the other day made this new recipe. It was literally, it's kind of like a brownie, if I'm honest. Like, I'm not a huge banana girl, but it's just got 2 bananas, like mushed up, cocoa powder, egg, and protein powder. And if you want to add a little bit of like baking powder just to like make it rise a little bit, you can, and chuck in a bit of honey if you want extra sweetness. I just put my recipe into my Fitness Pal because I've just learned how to do that, and it's so good. I can't believe I did not know this sooner. So yeah, I just chucked it in there, and it can like work out all my calories, all my fats, proteins, whatever's in there for me when I put this recipe in. So I'm going to make that with you guys later on because it's just, I don't know, it's just helpful and it's delicious. It's actually delicious. It's exactly what you need. Like when you are craving that sweet treat, it just hits the spot without going crazy in calories or fats. So yeah, I'm gonna make that with you this afternoon. I do need to go get some bananas though, because I'm completely out. There's a few things I have to get before school starts again tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish that, go get some bananas, and then hopefully my plan is to take you guys through that recipe. All right, I've just put my jacket on and it's just started to rain. I was trying to make a break for it and it is just coming and going today, honestly. The kids have just gone to the bike park as well. I think they're gonna probably get drenched, but that's okay. That's like a daddy problem. That's a daddy problem today. Thank goodness we didn't go up to the dam, honestly. The kids probably would have refused to go in and we would have just been sitting there shivering on the side of the lake. Yeah, I am going to get out the door, but I just might wait a couple more minutes and make my coffee. I was going to go to the banana stores. In Cairns, they actually have banana stores all around, like scattered, and they're like $2 a kilo, which is half the price of what you pay in the supermarkets, but I just remember when I went past the one down the road from us the other day, they were actually green. They top them up about like every week and a half, and normally on a Sunday at the beginning of the week, or a Saturday. But yeah, you don't want green bananas in this recipe, let me tell you, because I used ones the other day and they weren't green, but they were just bitter. Like you want them to be like really ready, really ripe, really ready. Otherwise, yeah, you get that gross bitter taste. So I think I might head to the supermarket actually in about 5 minutes when this passes, hopefully. And I was going to go for a walk this afternoon too, but I don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully it just clears up for me, or I don't know, put a rain jacket on and venture out, because I thoroughly enjoyed my walk yesterday. Anyway, I'll see you at the supermarket. It's raining outside still, and I was thinking, you know what, I think I might go get my toenails done, because I have not had a pedicure in like 6 weeks and they're looking really, really disgusting. I got my nails redone the other day, so that doesn't need to be done, but I was like, actually, it's raining outside, Trav's got the kids, I think I'm gonna go get my toenails done. I've made my coffee. Yeah, just seems like a snuggly Sunday afternoon thing to do. So that's my plan before I do my shop. This coffee, by the way, if you've been thinking about buying a coffee machine and you haven't yet, this is your cue to go and do so, because I swear I wish I did this sooner. I have not bought coffee in the longest time. It is the best investment. Like, I genuinely love my coffee machine. Like, I thought, okay, I'll cut back on buying coffee as soon as I buy one, but I don't buy it at all. Like, I prefer my coffee. I have my own flask. I make sure, like, I make one before I, go out, or I'll just nip home and sometimes even, like, get one. Like, I really have not bought coffee or spend money on coffee since I've had it. So if you're thinking about it, if you've been on the fence, 100% the best investment that you can make. You don't even need to buy an expensive one. Ours was honestly pretty cheap. We got a Bravo one and it was $600, $700 max, I think it was. It was on special. There's some really good specials around, but yeah, when I was spending like $6 a day and sometimes getting 2 coffees a day, like, I'm definitely saving money. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get a booking and see if I can get my toenails done before we go to the supermarket. Spend hours and hours and hours looking at these before I make my decision. It is so hard. I'm always so indecisive. I actually have lots of really pretty reds. But let's face it, I'm always going to go for a pink pastel. I always end up here. I'd love to go here, but yeah. Alrighty guys, got the toenails done. They look so much better, oh my goodness. And I literally had a back massage the whole entire time, which was so needed. It was like a 2-in-1. I didn't even think about it, but that was such a good idea because my back has been so sore. I managed to get Millie a tracksuit pants because she's been really, really, really cold at the moment, and I think she's growing, so she doesn't fit anything. So I just went into Cotton On and yeah, got her a cute little tracksuit set, and I just got a long sleeve top. Probably wasn't really needed, but anyway. What on earth is like no trolleys? What is going on? Well, because it's raining. I wonder where they all are. That sort of sucks. Change of plans. We're going to Coles because Woolies had no trolleys. Coles have trolleys. Okay, first things first is bananas, ripe bananas. So I'm gonna get some for Lockie. Which ones look ripe? See what I mean with these little ones that are green? They're really bitter. No, you don't want ones with green on them. These might do. Maybe these ones. Eggs. These 600. No, we want 700. Are there 700 ones? There we go. 700. Okay. Cottage cheese. Cream cheese? No. Cottage. Here we go. High protein cottage. This is what we want. Get this. The green yogurt that I get. And then these ones for school lunches, because the rest of them have got crap all through them. This is literally the only one that has like minimal ingredients. Oh, we're back in the car. We've got all our jobs done. We got our ripe bananas. We're gonna go home and make that dessert for later on tonight. And I got myself a little sweet treat. I was meant to go to Woolies because they have got these fun day little sweet treats there. They don't seem to have them in Coles. I looked everywhere. All they had here were the like smart treats, which I don't rate as much, but they're only 52 calories, honestly. And they've got no added sugar, and they're like sour sort of gummies, which are always my favorite. So it's just a little bit of a treat really, without having to go crazy in the calories, because it is so easy to overindulge if you are me. So yeah, I picked up some of these, which are really yummy. Hold on. Oh yeah, I know. Let me open them. Oh, I've only got one hand up because I don't have my tripod in here. They're like blue, sugary. Well, they're not sugary because they're not sugar. Let's face it, they're all crap. But if you can save on calories and you're trying to sort of watch what you're eating, you can still have treats. Just be a little bit smarter about the treats that you choose. Oh, those are actually really good. I love sour stuff. Right, I'm gonna go home. Let's make this dessert. So I literally just got home and there's nobody here, which is perfect timing, because to do this with the kids and a husband in the house would just be hectic. So I'm gonna get this done while they're not here. I literally use mainly 4 ingredients, but you can add a couple of things if you want. They're like minuscule things, but if you want to add, you can add. Right, I've got my bowl I'm gonna pour it into. We're literally just gonna put like 2 bananas, which are my most ripe looking ones. That looks like a good one. And this one into the bowl, and then mush them all up. They smell good. They don't smell bitter or sour or not right, which is what you want. I'm going to do this with a potato masher just because I find it easier and quicker. Right, that's all mushed up in the bowl. Next, I'm going to add 2 eggs. It's totally up to you guys if you want to add 2 whole eggs or 1 egg and 1 egg white. I'm just going to do 1 egg and 1 egg white because that's just what I've been doing. And I'm sort of watching my fat total, because I sort of have my fats through the day in other ways. Like I have my peanut butter and then I have my avocado and stuff. So I'm just going to do that and an egg white. Mix that up. And then I add my protein powder, preferably like a chocolate one. This one is actually like choc honeycomb. You can't really taste the honeycomb in it, like it's just got that chocolatey flavor anyway. I use the Evolve protein. 2 scoops of this, whatever protein powder you have really, but preferably chocolate obviously, because we're making a chocolate brownie. Just 2 scoops in there, and then 2 scoops of cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder or cocoa powder, whatever you want, just 2 dessert spoons in there. Give it a wee whisk around, and then it will get like nice and thick and start to look way more like a brownie. And then once all this is mixed up, you can totally decide if you want to put a little bit of baking powder in. I do, because it just makes it puff up really nicely. And if you don't want to add anything else sweet, that's totally fine. Leave it like this. If you do, you can add some honey. I just bought this the other day. It's this stevia. I've never tried it, to be honest. Like, I've never ever bought it because I don't have really sugar or anything sweet in my house. But this recipe said that she used this and I was just intrigued. So I did buy it and I did it in my other batch and it was really nice. I honestly only put like a teaspoon in here. And that was all it needed. I didn't put my honey in it this time. Give that a little bit of a stir. And then same thing, I just added a teaspoon of baking powder to make it nice and fluffy, and that's honestly it. And this is all preferences. You don't have to. It just gives it a little bit more fluffiness. Oh my god, guys, look how good this looks. And I don't like bananas. Like, I do not eat bananas by themselves. I will mush them up in a shake and I'll have them disguised, but I will not just sit and eat a banana. So that's saying something for someone who doesn't eat them at all. I'm going to put it in here, put the oven on to like 175, 180 and leave it in there for like 20-25 minutes. I just like keep testing it as it comes out, bring it out, let it cool, and then I slice it into 4 slices. And we're done, you guys. Can you see that? Honestly, it smells so delicious and so chocolatey. Alright, I'm going to cut this up into 4 slices, right down the middle. Oh my goodness, guys, look. Look at all that steam, that banana inside. So yummy. And then I'm just going to put it in the fridge. And then tonight after dinner, when I'm still feeling hungry and still need more food and just want that little something and just that little bit of a treat, I will heat this up in the oven for like 5 minutes, put like 100 grams of Greek yogurt on top, and it's amazing. All you need. I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then it is cleared a little bit outside. I think I'm going to put a rain jacket on. How many steps have I done? I've done 4,000 steps today. I would really like to make it to 10,000, and if I could do like a 50-minute walk or something with my headphones in. Yesterday I went with Lockie, and it was really, really nice to like walk together, and I know he's going to want to come with me again, but I think I'm just going to go put my headphones in, zone out, come back, and yeah, have the rest of my Sunday with them. Right, we made it on our walk. And I have a little friend with me who just had to come. There was no way I was leaving him behind. So he's actually done really well. We've done 4,000 steps. I think we've been walking for about 40 minutes. Honey. Yeah, there's your hat. We haven't got caught in the rain, which is a positive. It's actually beautiful. And I think we've been walking on for about 45 minutes. So it'll be like an hour walk by the time we get home. I think I've done 4,000 steps so far. So we're looking at getting 10 to 12,000 steps in, which is what we wanted. Lockie's been collecting sticks and Pokemon hunting. That was sort of like the whole reason I think he wants to come with me, because I let him Pokemon hunt a little bit along the way. We are about to walk through the park and do our last lot of Pokemon catching for the day, just to get him home because he's starting to get really tired. I did think this would happen. He's done so good, but this little last bit, we've got 10 minutes left and his little legs are sore, the poor wee thing. I am so impressed with him though. He just keeps going and going and going. Come on darling, there's Pokemon down here. I don't know, it's all dried up, hasn't it? That beautiful tree, it's stunning. We have made it. We are literally at the end of our walk. My phone's about to die. We can't do any more Pokemon catching. So thank goodness we are nearly home. Thank you guys for following along. I hope you've had an amazing weekend. Honestly, it's just like a day in the life vlog. And I'm so glad I made myself do it this morning because I feel so much better for it. And hopefully there'll be a few more coming your way because Travis is home now and I've got a little bit more time. Have an amazing Sunday guys, and I will see you next week.